Alright, this is probably where the YouTube video will start. I am streaming again just because I need this time to try and make as much progress here as I possibly can. We got a lot of progress yesterday, and I'm hoping to continue that trend by getting the rest of the Sanctum keys and the letters. $127 dues, by the way. It shows how far they're stepping. Little teeny tiny steps for you. Big step for you. Teeny tiny. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means at all, but it has to be something to do with this. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I noticed in the picture that why is this doing that? Why is this doing that? Oh my god, we've already made progress. It's only been 13 minutes. Why is this doing that? We pull it down. You little prick. Okay, so what the hell do these mean then? I thought that was something with it. Oh my god. Okay, well, there's a date we need to put in here. There's a date we need to put in here. What's the date? What could the date possibly be? Because we still need to find out what is in there. Is there a note of when this drawing took place? This still feels like an optical illusion here. Like, your legs seem so weirdly proportioned. I'm like, is it a 7? And the shading is also weird on you. Hmm. Even the chair legs are weird. I wanted to say I almost saw like an M on your chest, but... I feel like I need the magnifying glass. Like, what does this mean? It feels like they're just supposed to signify, like, oh, how far is your walking distance, but I don't know what that's supposed to mean. There's something weird here. I'm like trying to squint at it to see if it's one of those optical illusions. No. There's just so many weird things going on with it. I might not know this. I mean, that unlocked the safe. Unlock the safe. I don't think it's that. I just think it's like, if you look at it, it almost looks like, because why are some of these parts shaded and some of them not? Like, this just looks weird to me. Like, this shaded, this not, and it could just be the art. But it feels like there's something here that you're supposed to be able to see in between all of this. And like I said, the way you're sitting is so weird. Even this leg on the chair is fucked up. And then your legs look so tiny in proportion to the rest of your body, and it looks like a backward 7. Hmm. What if we try March 7th? No. I thought it was maybe an M. Unfinished sketch of your uncle sits on an easel, providing a vivid image of what were presumably his final days, depending on when the project was abandoned. Wait. Wait, that might be it. The final days. Depending on when the project was abandoned. Maybe it's the day you died? Maybe that would be weird. We have a note specifically listing when Sinclair died. Would have been your final day. Days. It still feels like it's something to do with the paintings, but we have November 4th. As of November 4th, all work has been suspended and all domestic staff has been placed on the extended paid leave. Okay. So let's try 11004. 0411? No. Okay, I'm out of here. I don't know what it is. I'm too stupid to solve this right now. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with this puzzle in this room. We managed to get that, so I got excited, but we still don't know what we're doing. So we continue. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. I could go down to the foundation and get to some of those places. But no, it wouldn't have done anything. Even if we had gotten the clock tower this run, we wouldn't have been able to do anything with it because I wasn't moving fast at all. So we know that there's something in the drawing room that I need to get a date for, but I don't know what the date would be. I guess that's the word. That's the word that I was thinking of earlier. It has gates and gates written on here. Gates. That's the word I was trying to think of earlier, like how far somebody walks, their gait, their walking gait. Their stride, I suppose. Where it has gates and gates, it has a horse too. It doesn't even count the horses, does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I don't know what the month would be, though. Yeah, I mean, like I said, when I was looking at my notes, there's something about gates here, and I realized the gate is this. I don't think that's anything. Like, it's the word for it, stride, gate. They're like walking gate and stuff. And then it has a picture of a horse, so I counted the horses. There's 5 horses, but it doesn't seem like that's helpful at all. Because there's no way to know a month. Unless it was November? Because that's when you died. 11/5? I think I've already done that. And then, yeah, like 5/11. Done. Okay. That time it worked. Why didn't it work the other times? Why didn't it work the other damn times? I did this twice yesterday. It must be because you just have to come here on the first cycle. Okay, well there's a sanctum key here, so that's something. Oh, fuck me. It's a Liar's Dilemma puzzle again. It's another Liar's Dilemma. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. But the red ones we shouldn't do. This clock neighbors should be both be set to a time containing a 7. And this isn't Liar's Dilemma. This is like, because yeah, it's not figuring out which one's liars. It's just, I don't even know what to call this kind of puzzle. This clock should not be set on the hour. Ending in 00. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. The clock that should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. The clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. Well, the red notes are lies, so we can't believe those. Each of the clocks should be set to a different time. I have absolutely no way of knowing what time any of them should be set to. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. This one just isn't useful. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. Time containing a 7. This clock should not be set on the hour. So if that's not true, then that means this clock should be set to a time on the hour. Which means if both of this clock's neighbors should be set to a time containing a 7, that would mean it is. So this is just 7? We just need to set this to 7. Yeah, no. All the way back. There we go. So that one should be set to 7. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. So that's not true. Time containing A7. Okay. So this one needs to contain a 7. It doesn't technically have to be on the hour, though. And it can be same numbers. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time, so none of them can be the same. None of these clocks should be set to the times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So none of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. That would mean if 1, 2, 3, or 4 isn't an option, and there's only 60 minutes in an hour, then that would mean that you need to be 57 for your minute. I don't know what the hour needs to be, but your minute needs to be 57, because that's the only way you satisfy both of those. Because, yeah, it can't be set to times 1, 2, 3, or 4, so it has to be a 5 in the 10 spot, and then these clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. 57. I just don't know what the hour is. And then set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. So maybe what it wants is 757? Because that specifically contradicts this. So now it doesn't have all different numbers. So 757? That might be right. So you're 7 and you're 757. Okay. Okay, this clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. Clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in ascending order. So wait. That means their times will go in descending order? And descending order in this case would be like high to low, yeah? Ascending would be, yeah, so I'm getting that, I'm not incorrect there, am I? It's high to low if it's descending? I don't think about this a lot. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. So if it can't be set to 1, 2, 3, or 4... Oh, wait, that knocks out 11, 12, and 10. So 11, 12, or 10 aren't allowed. 1, 2, 3, 4 is also not allowed. So it has to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this should be... If we're working descending order, this should be 9. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. Okay. Let's put your minute hands up here. So 9 p.m. Five of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. So you could, this one isn't, this one is. Okay. I mean, if they're going in descending order, this has to be 8. So... 8, and let's just try putting it to that. So 9, 8, 3. Okay. It's descending though. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same numbers of another clock, but in reverse order. No 1, 2, 3s or 4s, right? This clock's neighbors should both be set to a time containing a 7. All different numbers. This clock should not be set on the hour. It is. This is going to be very difficult. So if we assume these 3 are done. We assume these 3 are done. This one would need to be 6. Some of them are going to have to... So maybe this could be... This could be 857. No, because it needs to have the duplicate numbers. So this must be 8. So 9, 8, 7. That would mean you need to be 6. Okay, so no. So, okay, the 8 needs to last way longer then. The 8 needs to last way longer. Each of them should be set to a different time. None of these clocks should be set. Yeah. They're in descending. I just don't even know if I'm doing this correctly. Like, at all. I legitimately have no idea if I'm doing this. Like, I was kind of onto something, I feel, because this is clearly where it's supposed to start. This can't be what I want it to be. It has to be 757. Which means this has to be like 30 or something. This one has to be 7. That means this one's probably 6. And then 5. So we could fit them. We could. 8:30. 8. I guess we can't use 7, so this has to be 757. So 9, 8, 757. This has to be like 7:30. I wonder if there's like a very specific answer to this, or if it does, like, as long as you satisfy all the rules, it gives it to you. Because I don't know how I would know, based off of what we're given here, if something is like 7, 15, 16, 18, 19. Like, there's so many options in there. So I'm really hoping it's just like, once you satisfy all the rules, you're good. 9, 8, 757, 730, 7. So we have 3 of these. So we can do 2 more that are like this. 2 more that are like this. 6. Like, I think it could just be 6. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain a number. So let's do 6 o'clock. This clock should be set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock here, but in reverse order. Okay, and it has to be 5 something. So... another clock here. Something that ends in a 5. Nothing ends in a 5. What if I did... five... numbers of another clock here, but in reversed order. So if I did... 5... So 7:45? 45. 7:45. Let's do that. Fine. 55. 7:55. And then 7. So 7:57, 7:55. So reverse order. So this would be 5:57. That works. I accidentally went past it. 5:57. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 of them should be set on the hour. Yeah. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. So that would just mean you just are 5. And we're good? I feel like this is not going to be good. No. Their times will go up in descending order. So 9, 8, 7:57, 7:55, 7, 6, 5:57, 5. 5 of these clocks should be set to a time. Okay, let's just make sure all the rules. Each of these clocks should be set to a different time. Is every one of them set to a different time? I feel like yes. 9, 8, 7:57, 7:55, 7. 6, 5:57, 5. Okay. Yeah, they're all set to a different time. Should be set to something ending on the hour. So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Those all end on the hour. That's 5 of them. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. We don't want to set it to one containing all different numbers, so 7:57 works because that has some of the same numbers. And then that allows me to continue in descending. 7:57, 7:55. And then that's the one I swapped with over here for 5:57. Just straight up 7. This clock should not be set on the hour. That's not true, so it is set on the hour. None of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. None of them contain 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah, that's correct. Set to a time that contains the same 3 numbers of another clock, but in reverse order. Also done. And then 5. So how is that not correct? I legitimately don't know how that's not correct. It seems like I've satisfied all the stuff, unless it wants something more specific, in which case I have zero clue what in the world you want from me, Blueprints. Like, I have negative... no, not even zero. Negative idea what you want from me. And I really need to solve this because I don't want to have to wait for this again. What do you want from me? Let me make sure I'm not getting like my language with this confused. Time in descending order. You choose the descending order, you'll get times going from largest to smallest. Yep, I'm right. Largest to smallest. They are descending. Like that is right. One of the red notes is clearly written instead of typed. But I don't know what the significance of that would be. Which, if this is a lie, because red notes are, the clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in descending order, is what I'm assuming this means. Unless it just means that the clocks aren't positioned in any way, any kind of order in particular, which would make this really, 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 really hard. All I can think of is just reversing the order. Like maybe this is where it wants me to start from, even though that's like weird to me. That's all I can think of. Five of these clocks should be set to a time ending on the hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set this clock to a time containing all different numbers. So since it's saying that and it's a lie, it should contain at least 2 the same numbers. And then 5 to 6. Right here, this clock's neighbors should both be set to a time that contains 7. They are. This clock should not be set on the hour, so it should be set on the hour. It's set to 7. This one, none of these clocks should be set to times that contain the number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Nope. Clock should be... Oh, wait, there's a 3 in there. That's where I screwed up. So... I can't do 5 though. Well, no, I can. So 5. Five, 8. I can't do that though, because of this time here. This has to end in 5:57. And if I can't do 1, 2, 3, or 4. Well, no, it doesn't say we can't use zeros, though. Wait a minute. So, what if we do 5... So then 508, 805? Oh my god, that's it. Okay, so the first time I did it, there was something weird going on with the language on this, and I think I know what it was. The clocks are positioned so that their lines will go, or so that their times will go up in ascending order. So if this is a lie, the clocks are positioned so that their times will go up in descending order. That's not it going up. So going up in descending order, I guess this way. I knew that language was going to screw me up. So the first time I did it, I had this basically reversed. Like this was over here, and then it was just completely flipped around. All I did was flip it. Okay. I mean, it's something. It's something. At least we got another sanctum key, I guess. And then there's still the safe in here. And as I mentioned before, it has gates and like a horse. And then what's the wording on our notes here? What's our wording on our note? The thing that the house says. You know? That actually pertains to the dates. Is there something I'm forgetting about there? If we count small dates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. What does it mean by that? Because looking at the new clue picture I have up over here, it says gates and gates. Small dates, small gates. Is that what it's saying? If we count small gates, so everyone that just walks like that? Is that what it wants? But I don't know how I'm supposed to get a month from that. I don't know I'm supposed to get a month from that, but if we do that, 1, 2... Oh wait, no, I mentioned it might be November because it said this was painted during your final days. So maybe this is just here to show like, hey, this was Sinclair's final days because it was never finished, which means we know Sinclair died in November. So maybe this just gives me the date. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19? That doesn't seem right. November 19th. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't, yeah, that didn't seem right. So how am I supposed to get the month then? I mean, maybe I'm on the totally wrong track here. The fact that dates and gates sounds similar makes me feel like that might be it, because I can't gather anything else from what I'm supposed to see with this. That's the only possible thing I can think of. So it feels like we're supposed to count them in some way. How about we separate them based off of picture, and then that's maybe the month and the day? So how many of an umbrella man are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So since that's 14, that has to be the day. So that would mean that you're maybe the month? So 1... God, this feels wrong. 1... But I'm desperate at this point. 2... 3... 4? Count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 14? 0, 4, 1, 4? 14, 0, 4? No. Does it have anything else here? Mary, Gates, right. It's just like, words that are spelled differently, but, mean different things. Or sound the same, but are spelled differently and mean different things. They are facing different directions, and I don't know what the significance of that would be. At all. Are they all facing... No, they're not. Wait. Wait, okay, so wait, maybe this is something. So... Maybe these are meant to be digits? This is a large... Small gate man, so that means 1. Which that makes sense, since the only amount that a month can go up to is 12. So if there's just one of them, that makes sense. And then the small ones are the second digit. But that doesn't make any sense now. Because there's... Yeah. No, there's too many. There's too many. I was thinking a big one was like the tens place, and then the small ones were the second spot, but there's too many of them. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that does not work either. And it does have a horse written, but maybe the horse is just supposed to show you like, hey. No, there's nothing in the painting that you can see. I mean, it's clear you should stop horsing around. Yeah, probably. I'm trying to stop, you know? But brain no worky. I mean, here's another idea. What if it's all of the small gates that are looking to the right is one number, and then all of the small gates that are looking to the left is another number, and that's the second one? I don't fucking know. 1... Well, this one's looking to the right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6. 6 is 1. Okay, and now all the ones that are looking to the right, or to the left rather. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12. So let's recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, I feel like I just did that incorrectly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, I did do it incorrectly. 12. Okay, so 6, 12. 0, 6, 1, 2. December 6th, 12, 0, 6. I don't know. That's all of the ideas that I had. What in the fuck does it expect? I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm not on the right track with this gate thing. Like, what? What does it want? Yeah, I wish the fireplace in the drawing room was on so I could walk into it. That would be ideal. The worst part with this one is, too, if I just like counted wrong or something, I feel like that would just be horrible, because I would think I got the wrong answer and then I just ended up counting wrong. 11 facing right umbrella dude, but there's like a few of the other ones, so I don't think that's possible to like turn into a date is the problem. Maybe it just wants you because you were the painting covering it. So maybe it's, have I tried just using you? So if this is the left digit, 1, 2, 2. So yeah, so there's 2 facing left of the lady, because this picture was covering this, so maybe it just wants me to use those, and maybe the other one throws me off. This game loves throwing red herrings at you, so maybe it's that. So if this is 2, how many are facing right? 1, 2. There's no way it's 2, 2. February 2nd? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Maybe it means you're the left one? So now we count that, and then maybe Count the right-facing man for the other digit. So, if this was two left-facing ladies, then the right-facing men, 1, 2, 3, 4. Four. 2, 4 doesn't feel right. And it is not. Okay. Okay, I think I give up. I'm too much of a stupid fool for this. I'm going to at least see if I can find some help, like a hint or something. I have no idea. No, I don't care at this point. So I got a hint where people are like, yeah, you count the pictures and you do this. So I thought I put in every possible combination, but let me try again. So there's 1, maybe I got 2 mixed up with the direction they're facing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Did I count? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 4, 15. 0, 4, 1, 5. Okay, that's what it was. So I was focused too much on the directions. It wasn't about the directions. That's all it was. The directions were just there just because fuck you, this is Blueprints. That's why the directions were there. Oh, that doesn't even feel good. I just feel stupid. But at least we got one. 6. Oh, and it's handwritten again. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel, the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone knows you understand this. I will take responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer the iniquity of their parents. I, of course, write you all this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios. Not because I think such an outcome is likely, no, Mary. I have few apprehensions and fewer fears. Assuming everything goes according to plan, you should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room, yes, I have a strong... Has built up room by room. Yes, I have a strong premonition. I will be buried in red soil under red flags. A compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold, we may meet yet again. Your Uncle Herbert. So one actually written by Herbert. And it's specifically talking about how Mary went away. She got smuggled across the border. And she's... It says the East, so I'm thinking she's in Costa Rica. Okay. That still isn't a whatchamacallit key, but that's 2 puzzles down. I guess. I'm sad that I had to look up help for this one, but I could have sworn I had tried that, just simply counting them. But I must have counted wrong? Like I must have missed one, like I said, and then when I tried to input the solution, it was wrong, and then I moved on to other things thinking my whole idea was wrong. Because then I started thinking that the directions they were facing mattered, and like the size of the pictures, and just all sorts of weird shit, but no, none of that ended up mattering. Okay, let's just go down here. I might be able to brute force a sanctum. Maybe. I do not have hopes, though. Zero hope. Oh wait, why did I come down here? I can't get to it from here. Okay, let's just, is there anything else I need to grab from here? Don't think so. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we can't make it down this way. I don't know why I tried going down here. Yeah, we just end the day. The Baronial Shopping Center of tomorrow. Alright. Well, now that we've opened the floodgate on me having to get, like, a little bit of help on some of these, maybe I'll look for help on more of them? Possibly. Even if they're just nudges in the right direction, I guess. Brass compass. Can't remember if it's the compass or the magnifying glass I need to make the burning thing, but I still want to try that at the freezer to see if that works. Alright. I think we're gonna go Kororika, because I know, based off of what we learned yesterday, that Kororika is academia, and it also mentions winter and snow, so I'm going to guess snowy for Kororika, and it's also academia, so really, all we have to... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I didn't use the goddamn sanctum key. I have to go do the clock tower puzzle again. Sledgehammer. Oh, wait. Oh, hey, we can finally make this thing now. So I made the burning glass, and we finally are able to make whatever this is, the power hammer. So that's another new item, I guess. No progress really, but stronger sledgehammer that can also knock down weaker brick walls. I can use that to break down a few walls. There's one... Oh, I wish I had the key to the secret garden now. There's one in the key to the secret... Or there's one in the secret garden. There's one... in the basement. I might run out of steps, though.